This is Bev Brown, Director of Customer Success for IHT. This video will explain how to collect data for different types of rubrics that you may be using in your district. After logging into your IHT system, click into Assessments. The green tab that says New Assessments, click on it. The first example is going to be a qualitative rubric, so I will type in qualitative for my tab. Click on the measures that will be assessed. Click on the class that's going to be assessed. Slide to the bottom of the page. Create assessment. I would use this format for a qualitative rubric. The reason for that is I want to assess each student one at a time on all three measures. So I would look at the student. If Adam is the first student that I am assessing, I would enter his scores. Then I would tab to the next student. If they're in alphabetical order, that just makes it easier for the student or students and teachers. And one by one, I would have my rubric set up right beside me, probably taped on the wall so that kids know throughout the unit how they're going to be assessed. But on assessment day, then this is the format that I would use. After all the kids have an assessment completed, I tab into assessments, and now I'm ready to pull up a new assessment for the next class period. The second example of a new assessment that I'm going to use is how to assess using the IHT system for a holistic rubric. Many times there might be 5 or 6 different measurements in a holistic rubric. I do not recommend assessing all of those in one day. Pick out 2 that you want to assess and then do a good job with them. The next time that you have class, pick out 2 more. This is normally at a secondary level, so I will choose the high school group. After I have the measures to be assessed and the groups to be assessed, I create an assessment. Instead of using this format, I'm going to click where it says offense. This will bring up my entire class list. I will look at my class. I'll watch them for a few minutes, and as I watch them, I'll watch the students that's doing a great job with the criteria that's set for offense. First thing I'm going to do is type in all my 4s. Any 4 that's out there, the students that are doing an excellent job of playing the game offensively, using a variety of shots, using a variety of formats, get the 4. Then I go to the opposite end of my rubric. And the students that are struggling, or they become statues in class, and they are not really great movers in class, I would assess them with a 1. The students that are left over that do not have a 4 or a 1, I would then look at them individually and then determine whether or not those students should be a 3 or a 2. After I have all the offensive criteria met for each student, I hit the back button. Now I open up defense. Now I watch the students that's doing a great job on defense. I assess my 4s. After my 4s are in the grade book, I then hit Wonder Woman or whoever is a 1, standing still, not contributing at a level that is needed. Students that do not have a 4 or a 1, go back in and assess them at a 2 or a 3. I hit my back button. Everybody has an assessment. And now I go back and I'm ready for my next class period.